Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Vampyr. Ja, ich glaube, ich habe mich verlaufen. Man sieht, dieser komische Escalon Club ist nichts als eine Farce, ehrlich gesagt. Nichts als eine Farce. Muss ich lang? Hier lang? Lang? Bin ich nicht hierher gekommen? Ich muss irgendwie dahin. Folge dem Gang. Ja, welchem Gang? Denn es gibt hier viele Gänge, aber da oben. Ich bin verwirrt. Hier nochmal das letzte runter. So, das ist ganz unten. Aber ich weiß nicht, welchem Gang. Überhaupt nicht zur Sache. Dann kommt man nur hier hin. Ach so. Ja. Klar. Bin falsch abgebogen. Hab den Weg nach oben nicht gesehen. So. Nein. Wer bist du denn?
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
Ich arbeite.
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets are dangerous, and you'd better be careful.
Ja, sehr schön. Leben in London. Erzählen Sie mir doch
What
was
can
über
you
die
tell me
Nachbarschaft.
about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
Okay, welcher Mörder denn?
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
Sind Sie gesund? Sie sind nicht gesund.
Do you
Guck mal, die
need
leiden
medical
unter Erschöpfung.
attention, Inspector?
I'm afraid I may have caught something. I don't feel too well.
You'll quickly feel better after taking this.
Thank you, Dr. Reid. I really appreciate it.
So, dann Kurzem noch Leben. Warum ermittelt Sie
Why
noch?
are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange which requires police attention?
Ich habe nichts. Ich möchte. Kennen Sie Vögel? Der Vögel ist down. Ist
I'd like to
damit-
report a name, Inspector. Jeffrey McCullum. I'm afraid he's some sort of vigilante, trying to recruit an army of angry citizens.
Then I'll write the name down and transmit this intelligence to the appropriate office. Thank you, sir.
Ich weiß nicht, ob uns das weiterhilft, aber ist egal.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Achso, aber war da nicht.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions,
Okay.
especially when there's a killer on the loose.
Wie steht es mit
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
So, persönliche Fragen?
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
What are you investigating, exactly?
I currently have a few missing persons cases. Mr. Tadao Kimura and Miss Louise Teasdale. I'm afraid they may have been abducted by my mysterious maniac.
Ja,
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
okay.
Tell me about Mr. Kimura.
Mr. Kimura is a businessman who has been missing for a few days. He didn't go home, didn't go to work, didn't go back to his family.
Where was he last seen?
Mr. Kimura was last seen at the Royal Observatory in Greenwich. I followed a possible lead in the West End, but I found nothing.
Okay. So. Sehr schön. Und kennen
Do you
Sie-
know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it, with just one phone call.
Okay.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Ja. Auf jeden Fall. Sind das die Typen, die da sitzen? Oh. So, ein Unterschlupf finde ich immer. Wonne. Und hier. So, das heißt, hier haben wir noch ein bisschen das. Oh, das ist natürlich auch ein starkes Elixier. Oder Sera, besser so. So. Soll ich die 2,5? Nee, machen wir noch nicht. Das machen wir noch nicht. So. Ich glaube hier bin ich rausgekommen. Oder reingegangen. So. Da hätte ich in die andere Richtung auch gekonnt, aber wir wollen ja erstmal dem
It's
Wichser
locked,
in seinem
alright.
scheiß Anwesen in den Arsch treten. Entschuldigung, dem netten Mann dazu verhelfen, Unsterblichkeit zu erlangen. Aber ich wusste gar nicht, dass Magen mit reinem Blut, aber das heißt, diese ganzen Skulls, die hier das bedrohen, die hat dann der eine Typ losgelassen und oh oh.
It's locked, all right.
Sammelobjekt. Das Verbrechen des verlorenen Wissens. Vampire sind gefährlich, tödlich, manchmal bösartig. Das ist eine Tatsache und ich werde sie nicht abstreiten. Doch dies ist genau der Grund, weshalb wir begreifen müssen, was wir sind und manchmal wer wir sind. Und so ein besonderes gegenseitiges Verständnis zu erlangen. Erinnern Sie sich an das Gespräch mit Titus Flavius Josephus, das von einem der unsrigen 1548 geführt wurde, als er schlussendlich die Kreatur in Spanien traf? Erinnern Sie sich, wie die vorsichtig gewählten Worte dieses Vampirs unsere Herzen stets erwärmten und wenn wir sie lasen? Und wie wir sie lasen? Denn sie sind besondere Fenster zu einer Vergangenheit, von der wir sonst nur flüchtige Blicke erhaschen. Titus Flavius Jovius gibt es nicht mehr, seitdem die Jäger des Vatikans nur wenige Wochen zuvor vernichtet haben. Mit ihm verschwanden auch die freigelegten Schätze seines Wissens über die Säule unserer Zivilisation. Dies ist ein Verbrechen, so herzzerreißend wie der Mord eines Unschuldigen durch einen Vampir. Darum ist der Weg, den die Wache von Preven eingeschlagen hat, so verwerflich, wie er wertlos ist. Wenn sie eine von den methodischen Jagden auf die alten Vampire Englands veranstalten, anstatt sich vorsichtig und respektvoll anzunähern, zerstören sie einen Teil unserer gemeinsamen Wurzeln mit den Unsterblichen. Sie ersticken eine Gelegenheit im Keim. Die Idee einer großen Jagd ist ein Verbrechen, weil sie Blindlingsworte und Gedanken tötet. Aus dem Brunnen des Wissens trinken von Usha Tralle Primotus Sanctus. Wer bist du denn?
Jonathan Reid. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you.
Okay.
My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they can tell me everything. They told me that you have not taken another life since your poor sister died.
Usher scheint Wissen über die kürzlich zahlreichen Ermordeten in London zu haben. Okay.
Do you require medical attention?
Oh.
If you don't mind.
You'll feel better after taking this.
Thank you very much. I feel better already.
So, London. Erzählen Sie mir
What
über die
can you tell
Nachbarschaft.
me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller then.
Oh, I can tell you many things, but they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Okay, es gibt schon merkwürdige Menschen. Dann sagen Sie mal meine Zukunft voraus.
Read my fortune then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Okay.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Arschloch.
Here is the money.
The glutton. A man who just eats life as a cake. A righteous ego, surprised to fall in love.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Manche halten sie für einen Vampir.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The guard of Priwen, who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time, sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
Okay. Persönliche Fragen.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
Nicht.
I would rather not know.
Okay, warte mal.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
Na gut, sprechen Sie.
All right. Let me hear it.
You're on a path to redemption, Jonathan. But be careful. One single trip and you'll fall.
That doesn't sound promising.
Take this, young Ekon, as a personal reward for your strong will. Keep following the right path and you'll reach safety.
Hat's Blut bekommen.
How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
Sie hat dieses Schicksal nicht verdient, wenn ich sie überzeugt hätte. Sie war nicht länger die.
Mary did not deserve her fate. She had already suffered enough during her life. And yet the pain and the suffering went on after her death.
Suffering is part of the immortal condition. Some prefer to lose their minds rather than face the simple truth. Pain will never stop.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
Über die Wache von Priwen.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
So, wer hat denn die Bruderschaft
Who
gegründet?
founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars.
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Okay. Das ist nicht dein Ernst.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. And the Empress, again. What are the cards trying to tell us?
Das ist mir jetzt ja gerade wieder erst aufgefallen. Der Typ ist ja die Stütze von diesem ganzen Saftladen hier. Der Lord hat damit nichts zu tun. Ja gut, sonst könnten wir ihn aussaugen und das geht ja nicht. Was ist denn jetzt das Anwesen eigentlich? Also hier ja schon mal nicht. Was ist da zu diesen beiden Spaßfiguren da?
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reid. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
Da stimme ich zu.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
Indeed. I've never been good at explaining my feelings, but I can tell when my body is hurting me.
You have nothing to be worried about. You should recover by taking this.
Sounds so easy to fight disease. Too bad it's not the same making people smile again.
So.
May I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
So.
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
Ja.
I still enjoy living in London, no matter how difficult it can be sometimes.
Then I am sincerely happy for you. True happiness in life seems to be the most difficult goal to reach these days.
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything, you see?
Who are you waiting for exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse?
How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you're not in your place? That sort of trap.
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Hello again, Dr. Reid.
Goodbye for now,
Bruder
Mr.
reden.
Baker. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reid? Dr. Reid?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Hast du irgendeine Krankheit?
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
I'm afraid I do. I knew we should have left London.
I don't want to appear tactless, but you're risking your health by remaining outside at this hour of night.
Says the doctor who also works outside at night. But as always, the imprudent person enjoys the company of their fellows.
Leben in London. Was tun Sie?
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I know we are not living in the most peaceful of times, but I have learned to appreciate London's complexity.
Yes, me too. This city tests us. It invites us to find ourselves, to discover our true nature scattered throughout its dark streets.
But what if we don't like what we find?
Do we ever know who we are? I wonder sometimes. Or maybe it is the journey to find out who we are that changes us.
Was machen Sie denn?
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
Okay.
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing, and for what reason.
But is that not a common problem for all mortals?
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He's always been the more gentle of us.
That's it? That's all you can tell me about him?
For the time being. True kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
So, auf wen warten?
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
Tja, doof gelaufen.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
In dem Sinne würde ich sagen, vielen Dank fürs Einschalten. Bis nächste Folge. Ciao. Mit V.